You ready to make your picks?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it done. We got the Thursday night game. Eagles at home against the Commanders. Eagles are 3.5 point home favorites. I got the Eagles. Who do you got?
I got the Eagles. Tush push. I think I think it's gonna be Jalen Hurt 3 touchdown day type of day.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're gonna. The Commanders' defense is not that strong, and I think they're gonna have their way with him. Jaden Daniels, uh, I I love him, great kid, but it's tough when you're playing really good teams like that, like the Steelers, the Eagles. Like you said, he hadn't beat any really good teams yet, so I think that's
Right. I think the best team they beat right now, the record, is the Cardinals.
probably so. Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, they got a fourth place schedule. You're gonna get a bunch of
Right.
bad
Right.
teams, beat the
Mm-hmm.
bad teams, and you'll make the
Yep.
playoffs.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Got to show up to beat the bad teams for sure.
yep. All right. Sunday games. Saints at home against the Browns. Saints are 1 point home favorites. I'm going with the Saints here. I just don't trust Jameis Winston. I'll be honest with you. I'm totally making this pick because we're playing Jameis Winston. He gonna give us some
Yeah.
interceptions.
Yeah,
Come
you
on,
can't trust Jameis. You
I
just
can't
can't.
trust him. Even
And they
coming
know
off
how
a
bad
bye.
he is. Yep, and they know how bad he is. They know all his weaknesses. They're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
they're not gonna let him go crazy on them
They're
like
not. They know he emotional. He lets his emotions get the best of him. He gonna come out there and say something nonsense about eating W's or whatever it is,
that.
and they gonna lose. So I got the Saints winning. Who you got?
Oh, I got the Saints. Of course.
Okay.
Got the
So Saints
Saints.
are gonna be on a 2 game winning streak. Uh, Saints fans are gonna be excited. I don't think there's gonna be many people in the dome. Probably gonna be a lot of Browns fans there, but yeah. Anyway, all right. Next, Bears at home against the Packers. Packers are 5 point road favorites. I'm going with the Packers. I think the Bears. I think Caleb Williams is, you know, he's hit a wall. He's hit a rookie wall, and he's trying to navigate his way out of it. He's got a new offensive coordinator. I think it's going to get a little bit better, but not enough, not that good against the Packers. So I got the Packers winning. Who you got?
Yeah, it looks like Caleb's regressing a little bit. Like he got a little regression
Mm-hmm.
going on right now. Um, yeah, I can't see the Bears, especially coming off a game. You had no offensive touchdowns. You had no touchdowns, period. Beating the Packers. So I'm going with the Packers for sure.
For sure. All right. Lions at home against the Jags. The Lions are 13.5 point home favorites. Yeah, I think this one's easy. I'm going with the Lions. Who you got?
Yeah, pretty easy. I don't even know if Trevor Lawrence gonna be back, right? Is it still gonna be Mac Jones out there
I think
too?
it still might be
It
Mac
don't matter.
Jones out there. And
Yeah.
the point total is 46.5. And I think 40 of those points are going to come from the Lions.
Yeah, that's doable. That's definitely
Right.
especially on this team.
All right. Titans at home against the Vikings. Vikings are 6 point home road favorites. I told you before, I will never pick the Titans again. So I'm going with the Vikings. I think this is the Vikings get right game and they beat the Titans. Who you got?
Absolutely. This should be the game that, like you said, got to be a get right because they look awful,
Yes.
awful against uh who did they just play? The Colts.
The
Who they just
Jags. The Jags.
The Jaguars. That's what the Jaguars. I knew somebody was supposed to crush. Um, they look actually pretty awful. And if Jaguars was even a little bit decent, they would have won that game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They would have won that game for sure. But definitely going with going with the Vikings to crush them.
Okay. All right. All right. Next. Dolphins at home against the Raiders. Dolphins are 7 point road home favorites. I'm going with the Dolphins, as I told you. With Tua back, I think the Dolphins are going to try to make a run. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going the same thing. Going with the Dolphins. I don't trust anything the Raiders got right now. The defense, the quarterbacks, none of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, going with the Dolphins.
Okay. All right. Next. Patriots at home against the Rams. Rams are 5-point road favorites. I'm going with the Rams. I think this is a get right game for the Rams after losing last week. So who you got?
Hmm. The Rams and they just played. The Rams just played Monday night, right?
Yeah, they play Monday night against the Cardinals, right? Who was it?
No, they played Monday night against
The
Dolphins. Against
Dolphins. The Dolphins.
Yep.
Dolphins are a good team.
Right. Uh yeah, I think I'm gonna go with I'm going with the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. I was just trying to see where they came from, where they on the road, they home, they were at home, and then they're
They were at
going back.
home.
Yeah.
They're
And
going to the
they're
East
going to
Coast.
the East Coast to go play Patriots at 1 o'clock. But yeah, they should win this game.
Yeah, they should win. They should win.
They should
Uh,
win.
okay, next. Jets at home against the Colts. Jets are 4-point home favorites. I don't know why. I'm going with the Colts. Joe Flacco and the Colts. I think the Colts get the win here. Who you got?
Joe Flacco and the Colts. I think I gotta go back with the Jets again, man. They can't keep losing like that. I'm going with the Jets again, man.
Man, Aaron
Uh,
Rodgers is running out of excuses.
yeah, he is. He really is. But they got too much talent to be losing like this, man. They got way too much talent on that team to be losing like this.
You think they got way more talent than the Colts?
Yes. Look at the receivers. They receivers and the running backs.
Who's
If
the
you
running backs?
huh?
Who the running backs?
Brees Hall and Braylon Allen?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's exciting to you.
Those two with the two receivers they got on the outsides, yes, is exciting.
That's
And then
better
you
than
got a
Jonathan Taylor.
and who?
That's all you need.
Nah, the two running backs they got are way better than Jonathan Taylor by himself. Yes,
Combined,
combined, yes.
I don't even know if combined they're better than Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, they definitely are. Brees Hall is right there with Jonathan Taylor without the other running back.
I don't know about
Oh,
that.
just as talented he is. Yeah, he is.
Jonathan Taylor had 114 yards against the Bills. He had a 58 yarder against the Bills. You talk about Jonathan Taylor? Jonathan Taylor's going to
Yes.
have over 1,000 yards rushing this year.
Injury prone to Jonathan Taylor. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, their offense is clearly better than the Colts. The thing is Flacco going to be able to get something on the Jets defense because Jets defense is still solid.
Man, you told me this last week and the Jets lost. They got creamed by the Cardinals.
Yeah,
Stop it.
but their offense was terrible. What did I say? They was on the road though. Now they at home.
These people lost 31-6 to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm going with the Colts. I'm a circle this. This is a bold pick because the Jets are 4-point home favorites, even though it doesn't feel like a bold pick. Anyway, Steelers at home against the Ravens. Steelers are 3-point home favorite. No, I'm sorry. Not the Steelers. The Ravens are 3-point home favorites.
Mhm.
But I am going with the Steelers. Like,
Mm,
yeah. Ravens, I think the Ravens won the first game. No. Have they played twice already?
I think they did play already, didn't they?
No, I don't think they did. I don't think they did.
No, they haven't played twice yet. No, of
No,
course
they
they
haven't
haven't played.
played. This is the first game. I they usually split. So I'm going with the home team here, and then I'll go with the Ravens the next time they play because they will split. So I got the Steelers winning this one at home. Ravens will win the next one at home. Who you got?
Mm, mm. I'm going with the Ravens.
You going with the
I'm
Ravens?
going. Yeah, they did. I mean, they defense is actually looking pretty terrible right now. Their defensive
Very much
passing.
so.
You know what I'm saying? So I will put what's the name? Pickens. I'll put him in for 100 yards and a touchdown. But I also think that their offense is just too, I don't know what to call it. It's like it's such a blah blah offense, the Steelers offense. It's
Mhm.
like just like meat and potatoes. It's nothing fancy to it.
No,
Uh,
that's
you see
Steelers
one
football.
on one over there, he just toss up the 50-50 ball, you know. And I gotta think that. the Ravens coaches are good enough to see that, to see what's happening, and have something
Dude,
for it.
the Ravens have had how I forget how many one score games this season. So they get in a score game with the Steelers and Mike Tomlin, they're gonna lose it. Period. So if this game is close, the Steelers are gonna win it. I got the Steelers winning. I'm circling. This is a bold pick. Circling.
What did 3.5 points? You said 3.5 points?
3 points.
Okay.
That's a bold pick. All right. This one I struggled with a little bit. Broncos at home against the Falcons. Broncos are 2.5 point home favorites. Um, I don't see Young Wei Koo missing 3 field goals in this game. I really don't. And the Broncos offense is so shaky. So I don't think I like Sean Payton's chances against the Falcons. He plays well. He coaches well against former division opponents. But I just can't see the Falcons losing this game. I can't see them losing against this pathetic offense with Bo Nix back there making silly mistakes to help the Falcons. And Young Wei Koo is not going to miss in these field goals like he did last week. So I got the Falcons winning. Who you got?
I am going with the Broncos at
Okay.
home. Bo Nix is has not looked early season, but he does look like he's coming on just a little bit.
A little bit.
As you watch some game that he played in, and he's actually starting to make some better reads and throw some better passes.
Yeah,
Um,
he's not
it,
god awful. He's just awful.
right, right, and he's using his legs more too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's going to be the factor in this game and pull out something real close, like a 20-17 type game.
Mm-hmm.
And Broncos do have a good defense. They have a real good defense playing at home too.
They do. They do. But I think the Falcons got too much firepower on offense. They got 2 good running backs and they got 3 good receivers, right? The tight end, Drake London, and then Mooning is like the top receiver for him. So,
Hmm.
yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We'll see if they can keep that up, but
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
think I think they're gonna have a hard time scoring against Broncos defense.
Yeah, I don't think they need a lot of points to beat the Broncos.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Probably 17 is enough. So,
Yeah,
all right,
we'll see.
next. 49ers at home against the Seahawks. 49ers are 6.5 point home favorites. So, this is my really, really big, bold pick. I'm going with the Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks on this. I look this as a division game where, these two teams play well against each other, right? They know each other. They're in the same division. Seahawks are on a bye. The 49ers played. This is ripe for upset. And the 49ers already beat the Seahawks early in the season in Seattle. So this is
Mhm.
ripe for an upset. I got the Seahawks winning this game in San Francisco to split the season with the 49ers. They come in with a great game plan after having the bye, and they beat the 49ers. Who you got?
I'm going with this 49. This is pretty easy for me. I don't believe in Geno. I definitely don't believe in the Seahawks defense. Um, yeah, this is pretty easy for me. I'm going with San Francisco in a route.
In a rout. After the Seahawks had a bye,
After the Seahawks on the body, still terrible. Still got terrible defense. Um, yeah.
Seahawks win this game. They are tied with the 49ers. They'll both be 5-5, and they split the season. So we'll see. We'll see. Seahawks will win. Trust me.
Mm-mm. Don't think so, homie.
All right. All right, homie. Bills at home against the Chiefs. I struggled with this one. Bills are 2 point home favorites. I struggle with this because I really want to go with the Bills. I think the Bills are the better team, but the Bills struggle with playing against the Chiefs. They always find a way to lose against the Chiefs, and I can't pick the Bills on this because every time I pick them when they play the Chiefs, they lose. So I'm going with the Chiefs. The Chiefs just understand how to win. I got the Chiefs going 10 and being 10-0 after this game. And they'll probably lose to the Chiefs will probably lose their first game to somebody like the Broncos or something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm,
Do they play the Broncos one more time? I think they do. So they'll probably lose to the Broncos. Who you got?
yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs on this, man.
You going with the Chiefs?
They're on a mission right now. They're on a
Mm-hmm.
mission. They ain't winning pretty, but they're winning.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I know Bills got every reason in the world to want to win this game, but they still too inconsistent. They are still way too inconsistent right now. And I think Mark Cooper's still out. I think Coleman is out. So two of their top receivers out. Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Okay. Okay. And like they've already the Chiefs already played the Broncos. They played the Broncos last week, and they blocked the field goal to prevent the Broncos from winning.
Yeah,
So
the
they,
100 past week. Yep.
yep. And so they'll play the Broncos at the end of the season. That'll be the game that they lose to the Broncos. Telling you now, and that's probably because Patrick Mahomes would be rested because they'll be getting ready for the playoffs.
Hey, if they undefeated, Patrick Holmes will play. They still lost a game out there. Patrick Holmes will play.
To get the perfect season.
Oh yeah, he'll play for that.
Okay.
He'll
Yeah, I
definitely
mean,
play.
because I mean the next
I mean,
couple of
it's a long
games.
shot in the first place, though. That's a long shot for that to
No, it's
happen.
not. It's not that long hard of a long shot. Be the next
Well, they got to
toughest
win
game.
two straight more games.
Listen,
That's enough. That's a long shot.
listen to the opponents. If they beat the Bills, after the Bills, they play the Panthers. Then they have the Raiders. Then they have the
Mhm.
Chargers. Then they have the Browns. Then it gets a little harder. They got the Texans, Steelers, and Broncos. But like the next 4 games, they should be able to win. If they beat the Bills, the next 4 games are winnable.
Uh,
So
they're going to have some tough time against the Texans for sure.
the Texans and Steelers, I got you with that. That might
Right.
be the game they lose. Maybe the Steelers or the Texans, even the Broncos. The Broncos will play them tough at the end of the season.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Chargers at home against the Bengals. Chargers are 1.5 point home favorites. I don't know why. The Bengals seem to be on fire. I'm going with the Bengals here. Got the Bengals beat the Chargers in Los Angeles. Who you got?
Yeah, Sunday night too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this. I mean, I think the Bengals they're desperate for a win,
Mm-hmm.
but this might not be a good situation for them. This might not
Wow.
be a good
You don't think
situation.
it's a good situation? I think the Chargers
Anytime
are
on the
struggling
road,
to score points.
yeah, they are, but they have a great defense, and I think what they're going to do is that's what Harbaugh's playing. He's just playing simple ball on
Mm-hmm.
offense and playing sturdy defense. You know, he's
Yeah.
been doing it all year. That's why they lead the defense in scoring. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the lead the defense in scoring. So, um, yeah, I think he's going to be ready for. You know, he got a good game plan against Joe Barrow. He's a smart coach, and be able to slow that offense down some because that's all you're really worried about is them scoring points because Bengals defense is pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
So I think the Chargers can pull this out at home night game, West Coast. I think they can pull it out.
okay. All right. Going with the Bengals. We'll see. I think the Bengals are going to put up 34 points, and the Chargers are going to struggle to match that. So,
Mm.
all right. Next, Monday night game. Cooper Rush and the Dallas Cowboys at home
The
against the
battle for
Texans.
Texas.
Battle of Texas in A&T Stadium. Texans are 7.5 point road favorites. Yeah, this is way too easy. I'm going with the Texans. Jerry Cooper Rush don't have an excuse because this is a night game, so I don't want to hear anything about the sun blinding you. So going with the Texans. Who you got?
Yeah, it's so disrespectful. I hate not to keep picking against my boys, but I just don't see them winning this game.
That's
Ain't a
why.
whole lot of ain't a whole lot of analysts into this. It's just
Right,
they just don't look good. They don't look good. They can't score points. You can't score points. What are you doing? You have to score points to win.
right.
If you can't score no touchdowns, then you're not gonna
And
win.
this is why we call this the voice of reason. You know,
Yeah.
it's all about. being realistic about things. The Texans should
Absolutely.
win this game running away. But we'll see. All right, let's wrap
Yep.
this thing up. Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Holla.